welcome back to the channel. During this video, I want to do something a little different. We have hopefully been enjoying our Black Women's Rest Era, and it's my prayer that you guys have been taking advantage of that if you can, as much as you can, and getting your rest on. We are celebrating Black History Month. Now, this year, I did not go all in on Black History Month on the channel, but it's not too late for us to participate. And one way we can participate is to make ourselves aware of some of the history that we have experienced as a culture by reading. You don't have to just read these books during Black History Month. You can read them all year round. Now, I'm going to share 5 books from our personal reading library that I myself have not read yet. I thought it'd be nice to share that because one of my goals this year, as it relates to personal and professional development, is to read at least 52 books. And that means reading at least one book per week. Now, I'm already behind. Having said that, let's get to it. They're not in any particular order. The first book that I want to talk about is Black Macho and the Myth of the Superwoman by Michelle Wallace. Now, this is a classic. It was published in 1978, and it caused some stuff when it came out. I thought it would be good for us to read that because I have been talking about Black women retiring that Superwoman cape, escaping the cape. This book provides a foundation of how we got the myth of the Superwoman. It addresses the intersectionality that we as Black women face of being a woman and being Black, and it provides a unique perspective on how things are viewed in a patriarchal culture and lets us understand how the myth of the Superwoman was born. The second book that I want to share with you is for colored girls who have considered politics. And this book is by Donna Brazile, Yolanda Caraway, Leigh Doherty, Mignon Moore, with Veronica Chambers. And I hope I pronounced all those words correctly. Again, that's for colored girls who have considered politics. Donna Brazile, as many of you may remember, is a political strategist. She's known for being adept at explaining politics and providing context on some of the things that we experience here in America. The book focuses on challenges and barriers that Black women face when they are in the political sphere. Even though the book was published some time back, I think that it is fitting to read as it explores a lot of the themes of activism, empowerment, and the complex intersection, there we go, of race and gender in politics. The reason I thought that it would be good for us to read this book is because in this book, the authors encourage Black women to recognize our power and take our rightful place in the political landscape while examining the struggles and triumphs that come with such involvement. So again, I feel that this is a very timely read. Come back, circle around, and tell me what you thought of the book. Okay? The next book I want to share is Where You Are Is Not Who You Are by Ursula Burns. Now, Ursula Burns was the first Black woman to lead a Fortune 500 company as the CEO of Xerox. And so, what I thought would be helpful in this book is helping us to learn lessons on resilience, on leadership, and the importance of being authentic. In the book, Burns discussed the challenges that she faced as a woman of color in a predominantly white, male dominated industry. And she talks about just the different lived experiences that she had. She emphasized how, despite the circumstances we may find ourselves in, they do not define us. They do not define our potential. They do not determine our identity, and they do not determine our success. Our success is really shaped by our determination and our vision. And yes, our circumstances may impact us somewhat. They don't determine who we are. Just like the roles we play do not define who we are, where we are does not define who we are. So that might be a good read that I encourage you to look at, to read, even if it's past Black History Month. The next book I encourage you to read is Princess of the Hither Isles, a Black suffragist story from the Jim Crow South. And what the description says, it's a compelling reconstruction of the life of a Black suffragist, Adela Hunt Logan, and it blends family lore, historical research, and literary imagination. Adela was born during the Civil War into a slaveholding family that included Black, white, and Cherokee forebearers. Adela Hunt dedicated herself to advancing political and educational opportunities for the African American community. She taught at Alabama's Tuskegee Institute, but also joined the segregated women suffrage movement, passing for white in order to fight for the rights of people of color. Again, that's Princess of the Hither Isles. You may want to check that out. Got a lot of complex issues that our community have had to deal with over time. The next book is Trash Talk: How the Left and Right Have Used the Trash Trope to Shape American Political Discourse. And this book is by Dr. Patricia A. Turner. Dr. Turner examines how thought patterns have grown ever more vitriolic and persistent, and what this means in American political culture. And so, through the lens of attacks on President Obama, Trash Talk explores how racist tropes, and we've seen these racist tropes, how they circulate and gain currency as the internet communications expand in reach. Rumors and conspiracy theories have become powerful political tools, and new types of lore, like the hoax and fake news, have not taken root. The mainstream press and political establishment dismissed anti Obama mythology for years, registering concern only when it became difficult to deny how much power those who circulated could command. Think of folks saying that President Obama was not born in America, right? That's what comes to mind when I hear that. So there you have it, 5 books from my personal library that I encourage you to just read if you're interested in ways in which you can enhance your Black history knowledge. Please give this video a thumbs up. Also, share it with somebody who may benefit from the information. And if you have not subscribed to the channel, what's going on with you? Go ahead, subscribe. Thank you again for watching and have a great day. I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye.